Hi, I'm Brielle.
And I'm Sarah DeCiccio. I'm a certified holistic health coach, founder of Finding Your Well Spot, and I'm also partnered with the best supplement company in the world, USANA Health Sciences. So what are we making today, Brielle? Can you tell them?
Almond milk.
Almond milk. We're making almond milk today because most people are starting to get into the nut milks more because more and more people are finding out that dairy might not be agreeing with their systems, which is unfortunate because I love dairy. And Brielle, you love dairy too, but it doesn't mix with our systems, unfortunately. So we've turned a lot now to nut milks. And we have a lot of great creative ways that we replace dairy with other things. And honestly, it's not too bad, to tell you the truth. Like the odd time, you might miss dairy if you're so used to it. But when you're young like this, and they haven't really been exposed to it too much, the nut milks and all the replacements for dairy just become like their new normal. As for us older ones who've been growing up with dairy forever, I know it could be a little bit challenging at the beginning, but honestly, it is worth it. If dairy is not your friend, if you're getting subtle little hints, it doesn't mean you have to have an allergic reaction. If you break out along your jawline, then you know that you're not digesting something properly. That's my first clue. When I always eat something with dairy, instantly I break out along my jawline, meaning I'm not digesting that food product very well. So if you get migraines, if you get even lots of acne, it doesn't even have to be along your jawline, it will also be a sign that maybe dairy is not your friend, okay? So here we're gonna try making some almond milk. Well, not try, we're gonna just do it. Do I do this all the time? Not always, because I'm lazy. I have other things to do and a family to run. So if you're actually gonna buy almond milk or a nut milk of some sort, the brand I actually recommend is the Silk brand. This is coconut milk. We drink that too, but we recommend the Silk brand because it's the cleanest out of all the ones that you can buy. A lot of nut milks will have carrageenan in it, and that is actually, it can cause cancer, and it's lots of things that can disrupt with your body. So it's toxic to your body. So you want to buy the Silk brand that doesn't contain the carrageenan. But of course, the most economical way and the most tastiest way is to make your own almond milk. And it's super duper easy. Once you know how, you're going to be like, why haven't I been doing this forever? First things first, you want to take what I do to save time. I just take a big bag of raw almonds and you have to soak your almonds. So all your nuts you should be soaking because they contain a layer of phytic acid. Phytic acid actually disrupts some of your the way you absorb your minerals. So it doesn't allow you to absorb calcium and magnesium. Calcium and magnesium are super important to your body. Of course, calcium for your bones, your teeth, your hair, and of course for your muscles. They contract your muscles. Magnesium helps to relax your muscles. So you need a good balance of both of those minerals for your muscles, especially if you have achy joints or achy muscles or you get twitching. It could be from not enough calcium and magnesium in your body. Also, it doesn't let you absorb copper and iron. Iron's super important. Please don't do that, honey. And also, it doesn't let you absorb zinc. Zinc is super important because it gets it activates your digestive enzymes, which you need to digest your food, and it helps produce hydrochloric acid in your like the acid that you need to digest your food. So if you do not have enough zinc, you're not going to digest your food properly, and then that's going to lead to other issues later on down the line. So always important to soak your nuts. So I just take a big bag of nuts, I take filtered water, I fill it up so it covers all the nuts completely, and you're going to soak those nuts for at least 12 hours, if not longer. I usually do it overnight, so then they're nice and soft. The next morning, I give them a good rinse. Then you're going to want to lay them out on a tea towel. Make sure you have old tea towels. I'll show you like how disgusting your tea towels get stained after drying all your nuts. But you want to make sure you dry them out. So I lay tea towels all over my tables. I just dry out all the nuts. If it's taking too long, you can put them in the oven at a very, very low setting and dry them out that way. But honestly, it takes less than a day to dry them out. And then you can either eat them, but it's best to take, if you have a big bulk that you're doing, to freeze them in a Ziploc bag or a container. So that's what I do. I freeze them like this and lay them flat because once you soak them, you've started the germination process. And once that happens, they're going to go bad really quickly within a couple of days, and you don't want to waste all those almonds. So you want to freeze them, and then you can take a handful out, thaw them out. It takes nothing to thaw them out. You can eat them as a healthy snack, or in this case, we're making almond milk. Simplest way to make almond milk. You need a pretty good blender. Not super great, but good enough that it's gonna blend well. You're gonna need 3 cups of filtered water. You're gonna take a cup of almonds, which they're good. Brielle loves almonds like this, so does my son Jaden. One, they taste way better, believe me. And they, again, have more nutrients in them as well. So we just love them like this. This is a great snack. I brought them to some girls in the office at my husband's work, and they actually asked where I bought my almonds because they tasted so much better. But honestly, it's the soaking process. I shouldn't have ate that almond while I'm trying to talk. If you don't want any sweetener, you can blend just like this. If you want to add some sweetness, you can add 2, Brielle. Don't whistle. We're adding 2 dates into it to just add a bit of sweetness. If you want, you don't even have to add the dates. You could add a little bit of vanilla. I just add a little bit. And if you really wanted to, you could add just a pinch of salt. You want to do it? Ready? You could do a little more. All right, perfect. Just like that. And that's all it is for right now. So now we're going to just blend it in the blender. Okay. There. As you can tell, I like to blend mine for quite a while because I like it to be as smooth as possible. So the next step is to either have a fine sieve, if you want, some cheesecloth, or this is a nut milk bag, to strain the milk through. So I just like to take a big measuring cup, I just put it over top like this, and then now, just do that. You're just going to pour the milk right through. Now if you want your nut milk bags to last, I'll put that in front of you. What you want to do is not slide your hand, like don't slide down like this because some of the pulp can cut through the bag. So you just want to gently squeeze it like this, as you can see.
So it could go out.
Yeah, we're squeezing all the liquid out. Brielle, do you want to get me a container?
Okay.
Quickly. You just want to squeeze it as much as you can. And there you have it. There's more I'll squeeze, but I won't keep you longer than that. So you have your nut milk, just like that, and you don't want to throw away the pulp. Remember last week our video? Thank you, Angel. Last week we kept the pulp and we made something out of it. So again, you can add it to smoothies. Thank you. I'm just gonna put that there. You can add it to smoothies. You can make the almond macaroons like we did last week if you like. You can make cookies out of them. There's a whole bunch of things. Be creative. You can make up your own thing. And then you'll see that there's all that almond pulp again that you can use and make stuff out of. You can even bread probably, like chicken and stuff with this, although it might be sweeter because we have dates in it. But different ideas that you can do with that. You feeling it too? So if you're wondering about why to drink... Yes, to drink nut milk over cow's milk sometimes, not only for digestive issues if you have them, but again, it still has calcium in it, vitamin D in it. It's low glycemic, so it's great if you're diabetic. It doesn't have as many sugars. Okay, stop that. As many sugars as cow's milk does. So again, remember, sugar is what makes us fat. So if we have a low glycemic milk, like the almond milk, we're not going to store all the sugar as fat. So it's a healthy alternative as well. And it tastes really good. I forgot to bring glasses, but it does taste really good. So share this video. We like to get more people watching our videos, so share this video, tell your friends. And again, don't forget to subscribe to my emails where you're gonna get bonus recipes sometimes. We got some in there, don't we?
How do you like it?
And you can also follow us on YouTube. Okay, you can also follow us on YouTube, as well on our Facebook page at Sarah DeCiccio, Finding Your Well Spot, and on Instagram, Finding Your Well Spot. So have a great week, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Say bye.